In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about some things that people have came to me about, and there will be timestamps so you can see them and go to different parts of the video.
Bro, please, bro. Why are you doing?
Unbalanced styles. Now, I'm not sure how much they've heard of ways they could fix it in a way that is actually like doable and isn't that difficult. Well, I mean, I have a list on my phone, so I'm going to name a few things could be used to help out the game and help out the players. People using the big powerful styles, if they could make separate servers, just like how it may not be that easy, but how there's servers for VC people versus people with no VC or voice chat in different Roblox games. What if it was like that, but for certain styles? Like if you want to use certain styles, you go to different games in a way to do that, considering how it's somewhat similar how if you want to use a prison style, you usually kind of go to the prison to get that style and equip that style. That's usually how that would go. But I mean, they are moving a lot of stuff to Shadowman, but I do think maybe possibly separate servers. I don't think that's the best option. One thing that I do think is they should definitely do something with the big AoE styles. They definitely need to do something and fix that and make sure the AoE isn't that huge, or at least that if you're fighting someone and you hit that person and you've like gotten a certain amount of damage on that person, then when you use that AoE move, it only affects them because you only did a certain amount of damage to that one person. But then again, if you're getting jumped, that wouldn't really help in that instance because you won't be able to hit everyone unless you've hit everyone and then you use the move. So that doesn't really help, but I do think they should do something about the AoE in the game, especially when it comes to fighting players. But the combat moves, they should definitely add more combat moves that require you to M1 and fight regularly. It shouldn't be a thing where you have a style and all you have to do is press buttons, maybe one or two, maybe three buttons, and then you win the fight. It shouldn't be like that. It should be more challenging. It should require you to use your space bar to jump, dash, use block, perfect block. It would be a lot better and easier to bring that stuff back. It would make the game a little bit more difficult, but also that's where the fun of grinding comes from. You'd have fun grinding and getting better at the game. Therefore, it gave you like something to look for other than getting the newest style. I may not know or may not have the newest style, but the least I could do is know how to maneuver around in the game and do different stuff, especially on ping, since ping is a big thing when it comes to PvP. But that's what I think for as far as unbalanced styles. That's kind of really how deep it goes. I definitely feel like there could be something done, and there should be. It would definitely help the game out, especially with its longevity and having new players in the game growing to new heights. Okay, so Game Pass styles. This is another one. People were very angry about this one. What I have to say about it is it would be easier if you don't make the game so easily pay to win. So there's a lot of times where when people say things about the game being pay to win, how it's like you can argue about it. It's kind of, you can't really argue about it. You can like pay to get levels and then pay to get some other styles, and you're pretty much good, and you can call yourself quote unquote goated at the game without even really knowing how to play the game. But because you have such an OP style, you do all that damage. You know, you understand what I'm saying. It's not rocket science. And understand, like, it ruins the experience for other players as far as like it's like it's being given to them. Yes, they are paying money for it or paying Robux for it, but it's literally being handed to them instead of them having to work their way up to it. Therefore, they're appreciating it more. A lot of times where people are having fights and they're using a style that they bought, and there's like, oh, this is so easy, oh, you're so trash. Most of them don't actually even appreciate the style, because if you appreciate the style or appreciate what you get in the game and you understand what it is, you would understand that, okay, me just doing this to a person randomly thinking it's fun and like it's getting kind of boring. Let me actually do something that requires skill, so it like makes me think, make me want to try new things. And only certain styles should be able to be sold in the store as well. I believe that certain cool good styles should be able to be sold in the stores. For example, like OG Nico, that could be something already in the store, but I think that's something that could, you know, stuff like that, similar to that. It's an example, but I think things like that should be in the shop. I don't think it should be something where you can get that one style and beat almost everyone in your server with that one style because of the way you're using it, or because of how the moves are. They're so like easily to hit. You can hit the moves easily. Yeah. Now I'm probably gonna like clip that. I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty much what I'm saying, is if the game passes could be a little better as far as giving away styles. Now, yes, I do give away styles, but that's for like the people. But personally, I do think that the styles could be better, at least the ones that you buy from the shop. It could be like more skill heavy or required to use the style. Okay, I see this next thing commonly in the Discord, but people are saying that testers are not doing their job. There's a lot of testers, but they're not doing their job, or if they are, it's not like being shown and stuff. What I have to say about the testers to make like a difference, I think it would be nice. Now, this could be implemented and people could be doing this, but like no one's seeing a sign of it, so that's why I'm saying something about it. But actively check in with testers and have them report back different things as they join and test stuff in different servers. I feel like if you are a tester and you actively play the game, which that would make sense, if you actively play the game, you should be a tester since you actively play the game. Like maybe every day or maybe once a week, come in with something new or come in with a problem that's within the game and come up with a way that it could possibly be solved. So then when it comes to the devs, not only are they getting the problem, they may already know and understand how to fix it, but also giving them a way of, hey, maybe you could fix it like this, just in case they may be having a hard time, because no one has all the time in the world to do certain stuff. Unless you have all the time in the world to do certain stuff, then I mean, maybe certain stuff can be done. But me personally, I don't think everyone has that much time on their hands, so it makes it a little easier if there's at least something that's given that they could do that doesn't sound outrageous. So that's how I feel about the testers and stuff, and people being granted testers, and how like certain stuff never releases or certain things like that in certain styles. People were saying some type of stuff like that too, but I didn't want to ignore anyone. I wanted everyone to have a voice, and I wanted to share people's opinions. So that's what I had to say about testers. Okay, this one is the chosen fighting styles. The fighting styles that are chosen to be put in the game. I feel like certain fighting styles should be relics and not just like any relic. It should be a relic with limitations, because them being styles allow people to abuse it more. Now, you can abuse relics too, but I feel like it's somewhat similar to Sharingan. Let's say for an example, you have a style, you have a move set, but let's say there's a move that you use from the Sharingan as your relic. It's not something that's totally overpowered, but it's something that's just kind of there. So for example, Super Saiyan 4, that's something that I'm pretty sure just came out. It's kind of like a relic type of thing that you can use. You can go into a mode that does more damage. I feel like that works. Even that's cool, because at least you get to run around in the mode for a few minutes using stuff like that. Or maybe it should be something where you press the button, you go into a mode, and then you're able to use one move that's not super OP, but it can do like a certain amount of damage that's just kind of like, okay, it's viable, it's usable in the game. I feel like that definitely would make a difference in Project Baki 3 as far as it comes with the different stuff that's added as far as styles and stuff. I feel like we should definitely get a deeper dive into other like martial arts animes and stuff. Even though it is a Baki game, I mean, obviously you can see from different animes they've added like different fighting styles, but I think we should have like different types of taekwondo, because I mean, hey, if you go to taekwondo, I'm pretty sure it's like V2, like the normal regular one, not like the specific like character taekwondo, like the regular old taekwondo, but the upgraded one. Those moves could it could use a rework. You don't always have to make a new style. It could be things that could be reworked, and certain moves added. Like, look up real life moves and just make it in the game. It doesn't always have to be from one character. I definitely think that would make the game a lot better if it was a little bit more organic and not like some other games are just like things everyone sees. Like, yes, of course, add the move that everyone's dying to use, make sure it's not too overpowered, but also add some stuff that's kind of like, hold on, that's cool too, or it does something too. that definitely would help with the game as well. Best part for last, the new Project Baki players. Dear Project Baki 3 devs, these new players, a lot of them don't care about the game, and it makes me mad because they want so much stuff in the game. They'll join the server, almost be like an actual player of like Project Baki 3 and root for it, but they're only wanting those overpowered crazy styles. When there isn't a new one, they're not on the game. But do you have people, a genuine like community that will come back and play the game, even if there aren't any new crazy OP styles or any new styles in general? They'll just come back just for the nostalgia, like playing the game for so many years. Come back and see what PvP is like. You have like, I mean, you can see now. You have a community. You have people that's gonna come back and play the game. It may be a few hundred people, a few thousand people, but eventually they come back and they play the game. Don't like, oh, I mean, I know you guys probably are aware of this and you probably aren't doing this, but I'm just saying this just to say it, like, don't throw away like something that you've built for the attention of like new people, you know, because that can break the community like apart and make people not want to play the game because they know, oh, Project Baki is this type of game. So I know every update they're going to add something crazy like this, which is going to make the game unplayable. It's going to make it the way that the most times that people are going to play the game is when there aren't any updates. Because when there are updates out, the game is very chaotic and unplayable. Versus there's no updates out. All the tryhards and people that use certain stuff, they may not be on the game, so then they can have fun. Make it the way that the game can be fun with an update and without an update. And everyone can get a piece of the pie and feel good when they come to play Project Baki and play the game. Alright, I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys got to this part in the video, could you guys please comment down PB3, PB in all caps and then 3. Now lets me know that you guys watched this video all the way to the end. I hope that this was able to help and give a lot more people clarity and understand that they are being seen and that these different things that are wild are being seen and are being noticed. And hopefully the devs are able to do something about it as soon as possible, and that Squiddy, Jello, and everyone like that, it's not like something that's a bad thing to them. They actually really like it and they really want to improve the game, and this would kind of like motivate them some more. By no means do I mean to disrespect or anything. I just want to give them motivation to make the game better for more people, and so everyone can have fun and like be together. It can be crazy and chaotic, but in a more balanced way that you don't have people like losing their minds. I mean, touch grass, but also I want to be able to play the game and not feel crazy. But again, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. See you guys in the next one, the next stream. Peace out.